Oh, wie geht's? Alright, now this video is on the last series as we've been seeing so far on the nouns gender, okay? Now this one is the last one, which we'll be seeing on the feminine nouns, okay? I'm going to give out now the rules to help you in identifying the feminine nouns, okay? Alright then, now, as you all know, the feminine article in German is die, D-I-E. Don't read it as die, no, it is die, okay? Now, the following rules will help you in establishing these feminine nouns. Okay. All right. Here we go. Now, point number one says like this. Now, most nouns in German, the points are like this. Now, most nouns in German ending with e are normally feminine. Remember, most, not all. Some people forget and they want to encompass all. No, it's not all the nouns. It is most nouns ending with e are feminine, not all. Okay, I'm going to give some few examples of the nouns ending with e, which are feminine. Okay, a good example is die Tasche. Tasche, which is bag. Okay, I have die Tasche. I also have die Banane, die Tasche, die Banane, die Schokolade. You also have die Melone. Okay. Which other one? Die Orange, die Chance. Okay. So most of these nouns ending with E are feminine. Remember, I've said not all. A good example of a noun in German ending with E, which is not a feminine, is the word name. Name in German is Name. Now you can see Name ends with E, but it is not die Name, it is der Name. Okay. That's why I said these point number one is nouns ending with E, most of them, not all of them. Okay? All right then. Let that point sink in as we see on point number two. Okay, point number two says like this. Point number two goes like this. When talking about professions, professions in German, to make them feminine, they normally add the ending in to the male professions, okay? So this point says like this. Nouns ending with in in German are feminine, okay? As we know, what happens in terms of professions is that I will take the male profession and then add the ending in. Not always, okay? Mostly. Okay, let me give an example. The word is student. Now, student can mean a male student or just generally a student, okay? For it to be a feminine, they add the ending in, which becomes studentin. Studentin, okay? And I give an example. Pilot is a pilot. So female pilot is Pilotin. So pilot, Pilotin. Lehrer, Lehrerin. Okay. Last example. Sekretär, Sekretärin. Okay. So most nouns, nouns ending in in German are normally feminine. And they normally get them by taking the male person and then adding ending in to it. All right. It is almost like the English ending, which is EWS. In English, you normally use EWS for feminine endings, yeah? Like actor, actress. Another one, okay. Steward, stewardess, yeah? Lion, lioness. Prince, princess, yeah? So just like the English EWS in German, it is equivalent to the German IN. Lehrer, Lehrerin. Pilot, Pilotin. Student, Studentin, and such. Okay? That is point number two. Okay, let's see on point number three, still on the feminine D. Okay? Here you go. Now, this point number next says like this. When you see the following endings, nouns with the following endings are feminine. The first ending is UNG. All the nouns in German ending with UNG, most of them were feminine, okay? UNG. A good example is die Wohnung. Die Wohnung, which means apartment. Die Wohnung. Okay? Another one is die Bedienung. Die Bedienung is waitress. Okay? I also have die Lesung. So nouns ending with UNG in German are feminine. Okay? Another critical ending is height. When you see nouns in German ending with HEIT, height, they are feminine. Here's an example. An example is die Wahrheit. Wahrheit, which means truth. and also die Krankheit, which is illness or disease. Okay. Another ending which is feminine, Keit, kite, kite. An example is, look at the following example, die Möglichkeit, possibility. Okay, that is another crucial ending which is feminine. Okay, here's another one which is also feminine, Schaft. Nouns ending with Schaft, Schaft, are also feminine, like in die Freundschaft, which is friendship, and die Mannschaft, which is team. Okay. All right then. And then also I have another one. Let me see. The following also, most nouns ending in EI. Most nouns ending in EI are feminine. Not always. A good exception is the word egg. Egg in German is I, das I. Okay, that is exceptional. But these other nouns, most of them ending with EI, are feminine. A good example is butchery. Now, butchery in Germany is Metzgerei. Metzgerei, which means butchery. Die Metzgerei. Okay, another example is die Bäckerei. Bakery. Bäckerei. And also Partei, which is party. Die Partei. Okay. Okay. Next rule. Here's another point. Here's another point still on the feminine. Oh, another point which is still on the feminine, okay? Which says like this. Most nouns derived from verbs. Now, these ones have been formed from verbs, but they are now ending with the D or T. Okay? Derived from verbs, but they are ending with the D or T. They are feminine. Okay, look at this example, just to stress on that. An example is fahren. Now, fahren is to travel, okay? Now, remove that ending en, add T, which now becomes Fahrt. Die Fahrt, which now means trip. Okay, trip or journey. Okay, and then let me see the last point on that. Okay, fahren, Fahrt. And then I have to hunt. To hunt in German is jagen, to hunt. For it to become a noun, now you remove the ending en, you add D, which becomes jagd, hunting. The hunt, the hunting, okay? All right. And then this last point we'd seen on the masculine bit, which is times of the day are masculine. Remember on that? They are morgen, they are abend, yeah? Except night, which is D. D. Okay? So night is feminine, which is now die Nacht. Die Nacht. Okay? Some honorable mentions is like that most nouns ending with IK are also feminine. Like die Musik. Die Musik, die Kritik, okay? Die Musik, die Kritik, and such, okay? There's this other one which also is coming up to mind. Yeah, I discovered this also. Nouns ending with ION are mostly feminine. Ion, like in die Diskussion, okay? Die Diskussion, and such like things. All right? Now, as I told you earlier, these rules will help you in determining like 70% of the articles, okay? I mean, the gender. Some of the nouns, you will have to learn them the way they are. Some nouns are not affected with these rules. That's why I said we'll have to learn them the way they are, yeah? Don't go hard on yourself. You won't be able to grasp these rules just on the first day like that. No, it will take you time and practice, okay? So stay open-minded, keep learning and keep improving, okay? I'll be seeing you in the next video. You can also go ahead and drop us some comments on some other rules maybe you've discovered when learning the language, yeah? You feel free to share your opinions down in the comment, okay? All right, then. Das ist alles für heute. I will be seeing you guys in the next one. Tschüss.